Investing in a home security system can be a big deal. Some questions you're going to want to ask yourself are, what other products does this company offer? Are those products good quality and reliable? Also, what kind of features are you getting with these products here? And lastly, do these products integrate with other smart home systems? In this video today, we're going to be talking about Ring and what this company offers, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Steve from the YouTube channel Steve Does, and I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ring and going over what they offer as a company. I'm going to be talking about their ecosystem and pricing. Next, we're going to go over some of the products that you see around here, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and show you guys some demos on the cameras there. Lastly, we're going to see how Ring stacks up against competitors like Nest. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. With that said, let's get started. So most likely you have heard of the Ring company before, and that is because they put a lot of money into marketing. I see them advertised everywhere. And the biggest reason for that is that this company is owned by Amazon, so they've got lots to invest into this company here. Now, being that they have invested so much into Ring, this company has a lot to offer. If we take a look at their product page, they have cameras and doorbells and security systems and lighting. They just offer so many products to integrate into your home. On top of that, they have one of my favorite apps that is just jam-packed with features. You're able to view all of your cameras in one spot. They have a feature called Snapshot Capture that'll take a photo every few minutes that allows you to scrub through it and kind of gives you the impression that it's been recording 24/7. So if something happened in the middle of the night or when no activity was triggered, you can go back to the snapshots and get at least a photo of what was happening on that camera. Another feature that they have built into the app is Neighbors, and what that allows you to do is connect with other Ring customers to share suspicious activity that's been going on around your neighborhood, which essentially is like a digital expanded neighborhood watch. So whether you have cameras, lights, or security system, it can all be controlled within one app. Now for the pricing of their product, it's pretty competitively priced. They do have a subscription fee for their products. So say if you have one camera and want to set up a subscription fee, it is $3 a month or $30 a year. If you have more products like additional cameras, the security system, you can get their Protect Plus plan. What that does is that it is $10 a month or $100 a year, and it's going to cover all the cameras to be able to have cloud storage recording and 24-hour monitoring if you have their security system. Now that we've taken a look at pricing, let's take a look at some of these products and what they're capable of. So starting out with products, we have the ever so popular Ring Video Doorbell. This is kind of what started it all. This is the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus. And what the new addition to this camera is that they have something called pre-roll. So a big problem people were having with this camera is there was quite a delay between when it detected motion and when it actually started recording. So a lot of times people were getting recordings of somebody leaving their front door. So they weren't even getting anybody walking up because this is a battery powered doorbell. So they added pre-roll, which allows it to record in low quality black and white 4 seconds of footage before the actual 1080p search recording, which sounded promising if you want to get somebody walking up to the door. But the problem that I found is that the quality was so low that it was hard to make out people even walking up to the door. So I found that the feature wasn't really very useful in my situation. We've got another product here is the Peephole Cam. Now this is a great product right here. I love that you can set this up. It has no wiring. All you have to do is take out the little peephole in your door, put this camera in, and you're done. The setup took me about 5 minutes. It was very easy to do. And I actually like the placement of this camera being in the center of your door more than, say, the Ring Video Doorbell that's kind of lower and off to the side. This one picked up faces a lot more because it was kind of right in line of sight with people who were standing at the door. So this was a great product right here. I actually really enjoyed that product. Now we're going to move these guys off to the side, and I want to talk about their cameras. So we've got the new indoor camera and we have got their battery powered stick-up camera. And this is also the new version right here too. Oh, and I also want to mention that all four of these products here, I have done dedicated reviews on the reviews.org channel. So go ahead and check those out if you're interested in any of these. But we did the indoor camera and this was a cool little camera, $60. Had it in the house monitoring our living room and I thought the quality was really good. Switch over to the stick-up cam and I have to say that I was very disappointed with this camera here. So this is actually an indoor and outdoor camera. This is their battery version and the quality I was getting out of this thing was awful. Not only was the video blurry and just didn't seem like good 1080p quality, but also the audio was awful too. A lot of times it wasn't picking up the audio or it was constantly cutting in and out when I was doing my tests. In fact, if you guys want to check out the video review that I did on this one and see those demos, I will link it up above for you guys to take a look at. All right, so now for the big question, how does Ring stack up against competitors like Nest? If you are not familiar with Nest, they are a security camera company that is owned by Google. They also have a lot of products in addition to cameras that they have in their system, but I would say that Ring definitely has more products than the Google environment. Ring is also owned by Amazon. So all of the Echo devices and Dots and Echo Shows and everything are all incorporated with these products right here. So that is a big plus for Ring products. Their integration into everything that is compatible with Alexa and the Amazon Alexa devices just makes them such a powerhouse of a company. They pretty much work with everything. The Ring products are also quite a bit cheaper than Nest products, but I will say that Nest has much more of a premium product. Their cameras have 4K sensors, even though they're shooting at 1080p, but that just gives you so much more of a clearer, crisper image than what you're gonna get out of the Ring devices. However, you're gonna be paying much more for those Nest products. As I mentioned earlier, Ring has one of my favorite apps out there. It's just so clean and well designed. It's easy to navigate. They've got a lot of features built into it. So I do really like that about the Ring products. So with as good as this company seems on the outside, they are definitely surrounded with controversy. The biggest one is back in December of 2019, there were quite a few customers whose cameras got hacked, and those hackers were viewing families and talking to kids on the other side and just kind of harassing and spooking those families. Ring came out and said that none of their servers were compromised, but what had happened is that because people used the same passwords, other passwords and emails that were leaked in the past, hackers were using those credentials to log into Ring cameras. Since then, Ring has forced everybody in February of 2020 to use two-factor authentication. So anytime somebody tries to log into your system, you're going to get notified on your phone first to either allow or deny that. So that is a good feature that took Ring a while to implement, but is a good secure feature to have with their cameras. Next up, there was an issue of Ring employees having access to customers' video feeds. Ring investigated the violation and actually fired 4 employees for viewing feeds that they shouldn't have been doing. But that begs the question, why do Ring employees have access to customers' feeds at all? The last controversy that I wanted to bring up is the fact that Ring is selling your information to third-party companies. Now, they do mention that in their terms of service, but in their terms of service, they were only listing 2 companies that your information was getting sent to. It was found out that they're also selling your information, which can include your name, your email address, the cell phone that you use, how often you use it, what triggers you're using and specs of your phone, IP addresses, routers. All of that information is getting sold to third-party companies, one of which is Facebook. Now, since that was discovered back in early 2020, they have now implemented a new feature in their phone, although you have to dig down to get to it, but you can actually opt out of your information being shared with third-party companies. In fact, if you are a Ring user and want to opt out of that, I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Okay, so I have my app loaded up here. In the top left corner is the menu. I'm going to tap on the menu. We're going to go all the way down to Control Center and then scroll all the way down to the bottom to third-party service providers. I'm going to click on that. It's going to tell you about this feature and what it does. I'm going to say personalized advertising, and for me, I have disabled that. That is going to come enabled until you disable it. I actually disabled mine not too long ago. So I would definitely recommend you guys doing that unless you like your personal information being shared with third-party companies. So in conclusion, Ring is a company that has lots of products, integrates with so many different things, is relatively affordable compared to other things out there like Nest, but it looks like you're going to be paying for some of those cheaper prices, integration with privacy concerns and selling of information. Also, my experience with Ring products has been a roller coaster. There's some products that I've really enjoyed, and there's some products that have just been awful. But what do you guys think about this company? Do you like the company Ring? Do you own Ring products? How do you feel being a Ring owner using this stuff? Or if you're looking to get into a security camera company, are you going with Ring? Leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you guys want to see more from me, check out my channel, Steve Does, where I do a lot of smart home tech videos and other cool tech reviews. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. I want to thank you guys for joining me here at reviews.org, and I'll see you in the next video.